Alrighty, welcome back to episode 6 of my full playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. Today, we're going to go on an adventure as an envoy of Gridania, I believe to the other very important nations within Eorzea. But before that, we have a job quest to complete, and I'll be unlocking a new spell, a new ability, something called Repel, I think, where you can jump. You can jump as an archer. And we're currently in Gridania, and we're just gonna complete this quest, and then we'll travel out of Gridania into the other nation states. As you can see, we have a quest in the North Shroud, so let's just teleport to the Botanist Guild and walk on over there to the Yellow Serpent Gate, through the peaceful Gridania, and on over to the North Shroud. For your information, episode 2 of my full playthrough will be coming out very soon on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out if you ever feel like you want to. I'm also going to eat this so that I gain a little bit. Nah, that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. Since I'm on a preferred world, I'll be earning a lot more experience. And I'm planning on sticking on the archer or the bard for the foreseeable future, because I really enjoy it. Okay, what was I supposed to do here? Click here, okay. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. It's a battle, apparently. Duty commenced. Am I supposed to walk somewhere? No? Ah. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's buff myself, poison. I'm sure I have to get all of these guys. Poison. What's this called? Bloodletter. Straight shot. I can also bind them. Poison them. Poison. Bloodletter. Heavy shot. Another one down. Make him heavy. Straight shot. Poison. Heavy shot. Straight shot. Bloodletter. I noticed that we're slaying Ixali as well. These guys are up to something suspicious. Oh, who's this? Miradon the Matter. Alright, I think I can use my AoE spell here and get all of them. That'd be good. Yeah, look at this. All this damage all at once. You can see on the left, it's doing a lot of damage. I'm also gonna die if I don't heal myself. Okay, one guy left. Let's poison him, buff myself, use Bloodletter, use Straight Shot, and cast my AoE again. Almost half health. Duty complete! Alright, now we can head back to Gridania for the Black Shroud. Actually, before I do that, I haven't attuned to this, but I think I'll do that later. Let's go back to New Gridania. Let's just return with my return spell. Okay. Alright, let's teleport to the blue quest. Even now I struggle to credit the Sentry's reports, yet here you are, and Nezel Catlan the Violator is no more. That a goddamned adventurer should be so. Only by the grace of Nymea herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Freedom, should you stay or should you go, I care not. This guy was the stickler. You have completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucienne. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Off with you. Okay, quest complete. I am given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Ixali scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. Yes. How exactly was that training, Lucienne? Freedom's just an adventurer. Sylvain thrust him into the jaws of the enemy in the hope that he wouldn't come back. And when against all expectation he did come back, that's right, I'm pretty amazing. That stubborn still refused to acknowledge his skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes, he said it was pure luck. That's right, he didn't recognize my skills, but that's okay. Mere noise. Sylvain sees Freedom's skill, of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Freedom. You have applied yourself to Lay and Sylvain's lessons, and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade... Here we go, repelling shot. Allows an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Nice, we got a bow, we get repelling shot, and we get an item of our choosing. And it looks like the hunting hat will give me the most benefit. +7 to defense and magic defense. So let's go with that. And let's equip those bad boys straight away. Repelling shot. Okay, let's equip that. Update my gear set. And now I have repelling shots, which I'll put here. Hey mate, how goes the stream? Going well so far, just 10 minutes in. But, yeah, we're just going through the main story quest very soon. Welcome to the stream. Guildmaster Lucien wants you to go to Buscarin's Druthers. May as well do this job quest while I'm at it. You come at a good time, Freedom. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscarin's Druthers out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscarin himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. So maybe I should finish this job quest after I leave Gridania, because I'm about to, I think, go to Ul'dah and go to Limsa Lominsa to meet the leaders of those nations, if I remember correctly. The three of us, you mean Freedom, myself, And it would be better if I went alone, Lucian. The Mikote and the other one will only encumber me. No, Silver, you will go as 3. Also, it is past time you recognize Freedom as a fellow archer. I will not. I have held my tongue on the matter of his continued presence here, but I will bend no further. This guy really doesn't like me. Who in the 7 hells do you think you are, Lord Lewin? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, Savage. Savage? You know nothing about me, you bearded son of a... Enough! But one more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The 3 of you will go to Buscarin's Druthas in the South Shroud. Now, out of my sight. Okay, where will that quest take me? So that'll take me into the South Shroud. This is my level 20 quest. Let's check my journal. So this is the main scenario quest is at level 15. My job quest is at level 20, so I may as well do my main scenario quest after having done my level 15 job quest. So let's head over to Mother Meow. And let's go... we have to go down. Let's sprint. I wonder where we'll be going first. Would it be Ulda or would it be Limsa Lominsa? He's downstairs. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa Lominsa bound flights. Okay, I guess we know where we're going. Oh, and you are not... and you not Freedom, Self-Lafun, the Elder Seed Seer's personal envoy. We at Highwind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, I will. Over here. Okay. Off we go. Board the airship. Cutscene time. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Love the music. So we're heading off to Limsa Lominsa. So many people here to send me off. I've just begun my journey as the Warrior of Light. Farewell, Freedom. One day minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. It's like that saying from Star Wars, may the Force be with you. Speaking of Star Wars, that looks a lot like Star Wars. I know who these guys are. Uh-oh. That. Uh-oh.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste
That's a bit
of
quiet.
defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Wow, look at the art style.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice
False
now
gods.
it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it
The
wrought,
Empire.
even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Meteor? Who's Meteor? Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. So the most important ship was destroyed by the dragon worm Midgard
And
Zormer.
for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is
Depravity.
twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Van Balzar, Lord Van Balzar, okay. What is that?
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
Okay, so the Emperor and the Legatus have differing views, but it's very clear.
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
It's very clear that the Garlean Empire wants to rule Eorzea.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I'm sure we'll come to understand these places in time, as well as these characters.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Whoever that is. Couldn't have seen that coming.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland,
Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Magitech. Those are the weapons they use, I think. So that was Nero Tolskeva, the main enemy, maybe, of A Realm Reborn. There are a lot of different characters so far. We've seen one Ascian guy. We've seen the Garleans. And our allies as well, we're coming to know. Now, before we continue, I just need to adjust the audio because that was too quiet. Okay, let's continue. So we know the Garleans are failed. They failed to conquer Eorzea the first time. Can I jump over this? No. They failed to conquer Eorzea the first time because of Midgard Soma, and also because of Bahamut, I think, the dragons, the worms and the dragons. And so they're trying again. This time with the power of Magitech, maybe. They've always been using Magitech. You are the Gridanian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you in to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. I love the design of it. It's like sandstone. Limsa Lominsa. Okay, they said Bulwark Hall. So let's go there. Alrighty. This way. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Here you are. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. Merlweb we saw in the flashback in the last episode. She was with the warriors of light, I believe, trying to defend against the Garlean Empire at the Calamity. This way.
This way. So she's so important to this nation of Limsa Lominsa.
I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. But also there's a lot of suspicious activity going on. I think that's why we're here, to talk to her about. 7 hells, has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. See, so she's one of the people defending against the Garlean Empire during the 5 years ago. It was in answer to the Imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean Alliance. Ah, the Eorzean Alliance, that's important to the story, probably. I'm sure. And the Grand Companies as well. I think I get to choose which Grand Company I'm going to join later. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail Vendanus, Hell's Taken, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from, not Bahamut, but Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Dalamud is the moon. Okay. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats and there met with the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. I never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. The Battle of Cartano, that was in the cutscene. So, they made it sound like the Garlean Empire comes from the east, because they said the west they failed to conquer, I think. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ons of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, yes, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. Bahamut must have been very powerful in the space of a breath, and yet by some miracle a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not. And I fear we will want for his wisdom for the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. We need to gather our strength. We need to reform the alliance, maybe. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Champions. Time is short, and none will save us save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us, sorry. Okay. Kane Senna has the right of it. I accept your proposal. There we go, we got a signature. Do the Rogadins come from Limsa Lominsa? Because I didn't see any Rogadin in Gridania. Maybe I did. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Uldar, yes? Uldar, here we go. The desert country. Pray give my regards to General Raban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables, a private jest and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. General Roban from Uldar. He's also an important character. Fare you well, Freedom. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. I love the scenery of Uldar. Once you get a chocobo and you can fly, you can view the landscape, which is fun. Alright, let's go to the next place, which will be Uldar. So, I think I'm going the wrong way. I need to go down. Yeah. Down to... no? Is this not the way to go? This way. Airship landing. Ooh, another player. They look cool. They have a spirit animal. And they're a Makote. Very cool. You can't see my shining bald head at the moment, but in time. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Uldar. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Uldar? Yes. Maybe I should spend more time in Limsa Lominsa, but I'm just gonna do the main scenario quest. We'll get plenty of time to see the to see the cities, I'm sure, in future. For now, we've got to get our message to General Roban. Here we go. Well, we only saw a little bit of the castle walls of Limsa Lominsa. I'm here with a purpose. I'm here with a mission. Spread the word. Unite the Alliance once again. Hello. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Uldar, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Welcome to Uldar, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Roban will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the hustings strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Okay. Hustings strip. Let's go. The design is so good. I can tune to this aetherite. I didn't attune to the aetherite in Limsa Lominsa though. That might be a mistake. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Where are we off to? Down here. Can I jump? This looks like the golden saucer. Let's attune to this aetherite. Here we go. Into the chambers. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? Here you go. Ah yes, the seal of the Elder Seeds here. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Uldar. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Cartanu. Hey, I remember bloody Cartanu. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Yes? Oh, trust Merlwyb to make light of our wolf problem. Woman always did have a black sense of humor. The wolf, what does that mean? So, General Roban is part of the Sultanate, I think you mentioned. I don't know what this wolf means, though. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. 50? No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech, yes, Magitech, than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsabard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. He became an emperor, and it became an empire which then sets its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. He's weak. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius van Balsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest Okay, that's no good. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And that's why we're here. We're here to protect the realm, to spread the light of the crystal. And not only Uldar, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought a lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only, divided. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlean stir and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All the other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. So many adversaries. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. We got him to sign as well. We're uniting to defend Eorzea. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I don't know who the Syndicate are. I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. That's Eileen. Her name is Eileen Rosea. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. We're growing in importance. What's this? A fully operational model of the legendary vessel, the Invincible. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Guild. Let's attune to the Aetherite now, so that we can teleport to Uldar and Limsa Lominsa. You have obtained a whistle. Oh, you summon a minion. Let's continue. Ah, my Lord Envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Badaron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Badaron would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. I'm all for it, and that'll give me a chance to attune to the Aetherite Crystal in Limsa Lominsa as well, so that I can teleport. But let's find where the big Aetherite Crystal is. There it is. Now how do I get there? It's a good chance to explore the Uldar while we're at it. Why not? Ruby Road Exchange. That sounds like the right way to go. Look at that. That is so cool. That is just cool. I might try increasing the graphics of the game as well in the next episode. When I first saw Uldar, it reminded me of the Taj Mahal. Maybe it was inspired by that. And that's their banner. Here we go. Alright, let's head over to Limsa Lominsa now. Lots of people around this area. Wow, okay. This guy will take me to the landing strip. Okay. Now we gotta chat to this guy. Purchase passage to Limsa Lominsa. I love the sky as well. Oh, wow. Limsa Lominsa's gotta be the coolest of the three. That is just cool. I like Gridania. When I first played the game, I liked Gridania the most, but Gridania's music is better, but Limsa Lominsa's like art style is so cool. While I'm here, let's attune to the Aether. Check that out. There we go, attuned. You can see into the distance as well. Okay, it must be the drowning wench. Ah, these, if I remember correctly, they are like a tutorial for your class. One of the smiths. So they give assistance to new adventurers. Hall of the Novice, that's what it was called. Hall of the Novice membership granted. So this is just like a training tool. I'm not going to do it right now though. Oh, it gives you some experience and some GP. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you now. I am Baderon, alright. Who's asking? Ah, heard as I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Alright, which one would be best? Probably the cotton shirt. Although, the cotton cowl is not bad. It doesn't matter too much. Okay. Let's equip that. My head looks like an egg. Looks massive. It's just the hat. His head's not that big. He's not Megamind. Alright, you have obtained the tuft of Phoenix Down. It can be used to revive an incapacitated player. Oh, that looks useful. A tuft of Phoenix Down may prove beneficial when delving into dungeons. It's restricted to certain duties. Okay, so you can purchase them. Baderon. Let's continue. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word as it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out by the Sestasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to end up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishbacks pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rayner? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region. The Sestasha Sea Grot included, I think. Sestasha Sea Grot is a dungeon. If I remember correctly, that is a dungeon. We haven't even done our first dungeon yet, but we've heard the name, Tamtar Deepcroft, and now we're hearing Sestasha. So soon we'll be unlocking these dungeons and we'll be playing with other people. And that's going to be very fun. And I've never played Bard before, so we'll see how that goes. Their search revealed little, save that a family of coils had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I'm loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter will be greatly appreciated. I'm happy to do it, happy to defeat whatever's in that dungeon. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Alright, I guess we're doing Sastasha before the Tamtar Deepcroft. Not a problem. What's this? Rising to the challenge. So blue quests have some kind of utility, meaning they give you something of value. In a couple episodes ago we saw the Lavender Beds blue quest, which I think gives access to the housing in Gridania. But I have no idea what this one quest is for, and I'm not going to do it right now. Beauty is only scalp deep. Ah, this must unlock the ability to change your character's hairstyle or how they look. For now, let's focus on the main scenario quest. So these quests are blocked still because I'm not high enough level. I'm curious what it is though. I love the water. This music's not bad either. Might be a bit quiet. So you want to be a fisher, so that's the quest to become a fisherman. You'll hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosia though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Seagrot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. So is that mandatory? Okay. I don't know why my map looks like this. And I haven't discovered a lot of Limsa Lominsa still. Look at this guy. Is this an NPC or a person? It's a person. Wow, that is cool. I'm getting jealous. Do I have to do the Hall of the Novice? Begin. I'm sticking to Archer. I believe in the Archer. I believe in the Bard. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm ready. Alright, let's fight. Watch your opponent carefully when you see an attack coming. Move out of the strike zone. Easy. You are doing splendidly. Keep it up. This guy's character design is cool. It's very beefy. Uh-oh, he's getting faster. Speed myself up with Peloton. Run as well. Oh, he pulled me in. Pretty fun, dodging all these abilities. Duty complete. I know it gets a lot more hectic in the dungeons though. And in raids, I think in the future. We'll see. Alright. We're going to prize. What's this? Brand new gloves. That's worth doing the Hall of the Novice for the gloves. Let's equip that. Maybe I'll do one more of these. And unlock the boots. Okay. Inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. That's right, the tanks need to taunt and gather the enmity of all the foes first, and then we can attack. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention, and it's your job to take the foe down. As an archer, that makes a lot of sense. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm ready. Ready as ever. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. Okay, let's boost poison. Bind him maybe. Doesn't really do much. Oh, I haven't used Peloton yet. I'm gonna use it for fun. Oh, it attacks them at the same time. That's pretty cool. He's still poisoned. Oh, he has a harder time avoiding them from behind. I didn't know that. Certain techniques perform better like that. He's still poisoned. Oh, easy. Bravo. Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Okay, brand new boots. Alright, let's equip that. And if they have one more... What I'll do is I'll leave the Sestasha dungeon to the next episode. Episode 7 will be next. This is episode 6. And on YouTube, episode 2 will be coming out soon. They will be weekly uploads on Tuesday 8 PM UTC. And so we'll leave the dungeon for the next episode. And let's just for now complete one more of these Hall of the Novice. And we'll leave the episode there. So defeat an occupied target. Let's do this. For this exercise, you will be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I'm ready, sir. Yes, let's begin. Just adjusting the volume. Okay, training exercise is now underway, so let's let him get the enmity of the enemies first. And then let's do our AoE attack, area of effect attack, to target multiple of them. Let's buff myself, then let's poison first, then let's use... oh, they blocked my AoE. I can't use it. Okay. Pay attention, I was target the enemy engaged by your ally. Oh. I failed that one. Only target the one engaged by your enemy, by your ally. Okay, let's do that. Start the fight with the staff waver. Such foes are often the most dangerous but least robust. So staff waver is the most dangerous. Okay, I targeted wrong. She's first. Good thing I did this Hall of the Novice before jumping into the dungeon. That's the way, Novice. Okay, now we target this guy next, because he's targeted by... Target the enemy... Is he attacking the... He's targeting her as shit. Okay. It's a bit hard to see that. But okay. But you can tell that she's targeted first because it says so up here. Repelling shot. He's almost done for. Oh yeah, and apparently if you target from the back, there's less chance of avoiding as well. There we go. Alrighty. Do we get any reward for that one? No. Okay, thank you for watching episode 6 of my full playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, starting with A Realm Reborn. We're coming to see a lot of the sides to this story at this point. We're finding out who we're fighting against, what our purpose is, what our mission is, as well as who our allies are, and we're uniting against these mysterious enemies. And we'll be going into the Sastasha dungeon very soon. And then I heard you get your Chocobo mount eventually through the main scenario quest. I don't know exactly when. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a nice day.